Everybody, to me, it just makes a lot of sense that I'm showing you the next 100x. Raise your hand if you want to be part of the next one, of the next boom. Now, keep it here if you know about TECTONIC from CRONOS. Not many of you, right? If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm happy to have you here. And I'm going to tell it to you like it is. If you're part of the Crow fam or a subscriber, so happy you're back. The point of this video, guys, is I always like to analyze things from a different angle and understand how manipulated the market is, but you can always get on the edge and use it to your advantage to be in the best position possible. I've analyzed countless meme coins and analyzed countless projects in the last 2 months, 1 month with all these meme coin rallies, which is good. We're making some good money right on this side. But there's some tokens that I personally liked from, years ago. And I'm making a video on TECTONIC because today, or this month, May, marks the 1 year anniversary of our consolidation, that we haven't gone anywhere after we crash. You see this small arrow here, you see this big arrow here, you see this range and this one. By the end of this video, I'm going to explain to you why I believe, I'm pretty sure TECTONIC from CRONOS, a lending protocol money market on CRONOS chain, has a great opportunity to do big things. Now, not financial advice. I don't have a crystal ball here, but I'm going to show you from, and as a CRONOS chain ambassador, why I think the future for this looks really bright. And it could be one of those hidden gems that nobody's talking about, right? I obviously see everybody's focused on something else. But what I'm talking to you guys is what really could change a lot of lives, but not only just by selling it on the top, holding it, because this ecosystem has a lot of problems to do. Don't go anywhere. Don't forget to smash the like button, guys, and consider subscribing to the channel. Welcome. Now, I'm showing you here a chart of a price, and immediately you can notice, guys, how it crashed badly. This is the weekly. It's zoom out a lot because I don't want you guys to miss anything. One of the things that a lot of people ask me, right? Not many people are talking about TECTONIC right now, but I want to make this video because I used to talk about a lot. I hold TECTONIC. I do believe it's one of our best chances, right? There's other tokens, sorry, but one of our best chances to make money. I've talked a lot about building on CRONOS, the CRONOS long-term, why CRONOS matters, and why CRO coin, the CRO token, it's going to go to $1. And it makes a lot of sense. But on CRONOS chain, that's the blockchain, right? Ethereum, Ether, Bitcoin network, whatever. We have a few tokens that can really set us apart. Just recently, CRONOS chain and crypto.com and CRONOS have been trending a lot. And that's good because there's a lot going on. How can we translate those trending searches on actionable gains for us, the holders? Now, one thing is clear, and I want you to understand this very well. There's a lot of meme coins exploding and leaving these utility tokens on the dust. Why is that? Because of the community, because of the influx of whales and their ether bags that they're whaling and able to, swap millions of ether or millions of dollars of ether to that token, elevating the price crazy, and of course letting some retail investors jump in, and then eventually they cash out with awesome earnings. What's happening here is that on CRO and TECTONIC, we don't have such whales because they just don't know us, right? It's an early chain, and there's a lot of upscale potential that I've seen. For TECTONIC, we have done a 300 plus gain in 3 weeks. This was 2022. That was our biggest one. When DeFi was huge, when TECTONIC was building, when everything was super hot. The question is, are we going to go back to those super hot times? My answer to you is yes, we're going to go back to those super hot times, because guess what? It's been happening ever since. You might wonder, well, I don't know. Are they burning tokens? Are they pumping, hyping, and all of that? Nothing like that. They don't burn tokens and they don't hype anything, because this project is 100% serious. I collaborated just a little bit with them, And I can tell you that Tectonic and Chronos chain, it's all about growth and all about professionalism. They just know what they're doing, and they don't care whether the price of the token is that or where I think it could go. It's going to be better for us because we can make money, but for the chain and the ecosystem, it's just another day, right? And they're really willing and able to grow and attain the crypto.com goal, which is 1 billion users. And by the next cycle, 250 million users for crypto.com, right? So here's the deal. I want to show you that Tectonic has been putting a lot of things, right? I think if you really want to dig in, you can go ahead and take a look at the new roadmap that they posted this month. It all makes sense. When you take a look at the DeFi by TBL, Tectonic, and VVS Finance are the top dogs that are providing a lot of value when it comes to total value locked, which is good. You take a look at the price of Bitcoin, you sideways trading, not much going on. But in the meantime, meme coins are exploding and meme coins are doing extremely well. And the global market cap, really not much to say. It's been 3 trillion, remember? Last, like a year and a half or so. Right now, it's not even close to that. But imagine. Now, I want to show you here. I'm going to leave the price prediction by the end. But this, guys, I'm coming to you from the blockchaincenter.net, where it shows the Bitcoin season and the altcoin season. Guess where are we right now? You see this 4? That's where we're at. We're so far from the altcoin season. We're so far from excitement and growing. So then, Oscar, why in the world we're seeing meme coins ballooning to the sky and not these micro tokens like Tectonic? Because they have utility and a lot of history so far. These meme coins are new with no type of roadmap, utility or so. That's what we found on the website, right? And then you say it's so easy for you to make a profit because there's no much baggage attached to it. They use it, they throw it away, and that's it. The next one, the next one, the next one. For Tectonic to rally, we need to be back here. We need to be back in the altcoin season. That's what's happening. That's what we're waiting for. Now, 100x, 1000%. Can that be possible? Let me show you something. I need to zoom in a little bit more. We are right here. Anyone here into this, guys? Can Tectonic go lower? Can Tectonic just consolidate a lot? Yes, it's been doing that for a year now. You see some gains for a couple of weeks, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks, 1, 2, 3 weeks, 1, 2 weeks, 1 week. Like it's been doing something for the people who use it, for the people who buy it, trading a little bit, throughout the year. But the big, massive, huge, fat earnings, we haven't seen that yet. And that's where I think it could be our best strategy once we are in a bull market and once they've decided, it's finally ready and time to start maybe having a deflationary token by burning protocol. Because with the governance, that's something that they putting in the white paper right there. And I know if CRONOS chain already, it's burning, right? At this time, well, crypto.org, just to be more specific, it's already burning CRONOS at a rate of 240,000 CRONOS per day. So far, over 2.5 million burned so far with an average of 100 million CRONOS every single year. Tectonic, by definition, I am pretty positive one day, someday, they're going to be like, we're going to start burning some Tectonic. Some reason, I'm sure it's coming. Once that happens, I can only imagine the influencer watch it's gonna get, right? So that's important. So I'm gonna show you this. If Tectonic had a market cap of 1.7 billion, one Tectonic will be worth 46x. Now, why am I doing that? Because 1.7 billion is how high Pepecoin reached, right? About 2.5 weeks ago. Pepecoin is 600, so it lost already 1.1 billion in market cap. But realistically speaking, the best contender to compare Tectonic, it's one of its own lender protocols, Aave, is at 25x. But one of the things that I'm saying about 100x is because we've been in that price before. 100x, 1000%, this is a price that we already reached in 2022. And in my opinion, I will be very happy to see these levels that we kept for 2 weeks at around 834%, much higher than the super rally that we had early 2022, because I was there. One of the things you have to understand is Tectonic hasn't seen a bull market. With this again, Tectonic hasn't seen a bull market. I bought Tectonic when it first came out, late 2021, early 2022, bought BBA's finance. And they rallied, like you're seeing, 300 or so. But then bear market came, crash, crash, crash. I think as more accelerator teams are coming, as more huge partnerships for CRONOS chain is coming, as more crypto.com frenzy and cool updates and partnerships are coming, it's all going to create a nice funnel where Tectonic will have way more lending pools, well more partners, a lot of people coming to CRONOS chain. TBL is going to grow, growth user is going to grow, and that's all going to come and juice up Tectonic. So finally, once in a bull market, it's going to send it to the moon. And that's what I'm waiting for. I'm vaulting. I have it on the side. I'm adding more Tectonic. I think when you think about it, if meme coins are a come and go, I want something that's a little bit more long lasting where I can still enjoy a lot of profits in due time. That's why if you're thinking about a token that can have a lot of potential, but not only that, if for some reason the price takes longer to rally, at least you know there's utility that actual Web3 users, developers, and projects can use. Because when your meme coin project or so, right, doesn't pump and has no utility, it's trash, it's garbage, and no one's going to use it. But when your token has utility, has usage, and there's an ecosystem that backs it up, like CRONOS chain, what are you waiting for? So that's exactly one of my reasons that I believe in CRONOS chain. I believe in the tokens, VVS Finance and Tectonic right now a lot, because they're the two that are giving us the best when it comes to more usage, NFTs, and more. You never know, guys. I think this one can be a good one. Those are my reasons why. Tell me in the comments down below what you guys feel. If you hold Tectonic and if you're going to buy it, just remember, it's a long-term play, but I think we can really get ourselves really rich. And once it starts running, everyone is going to start talking about it. Save up this video. You're going to tag me because you're going to be way ahead of the curve. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go, Crow. Peace.